Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I will be washing my makeup brushes and my beauty blenders. I've been needing to do this for such a long time. I have a lot to go through. So I will take you along and show you how I do that. I got this new like a scrubbing pad or whatever you want to call it that you swivel your brushes on and it helps wash them. So I'm excited to try this out. I believe I got it like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or something like that. It was pretty cheap. I usually just use my hand, would swivel the brush with soap in my hand, and after a while my hand would get really like sore. So I'm excited to try this out. Hopefully it works. So I'll take you along and show you how I wash my brushes and my beauty blenders. So this is the soap that I use. Again, I think I got this maybe at like Ross for a couple of dollars. It's been working great. I'm sure there's plenty of other things you can use. I've heard people use like baby wash, but this has been working fine. So I just apply a small amount on that little pad, add a little bit of water. Then I take my brushes. I started out with the bigger ones just because they do take longer to dry. So I will just get the brush wet and swivel it around in that pad, and you will see how much makeup will start to come off. Then I will rinse the brush in some water, and you can repeat this process if you still feel like there is some makeup left on the brush. And then I will rinse it with clean water for the last time and put it on the side. You can apply it straight to your towel or drying rack, but I like to put it on the side, and this way I feel like some of the water does drain off. And then I just repeat the process for all of my brushes. I loved using this pad. It really did help take off a lot of the makeup just because of the little bristles it has on there, and my hand wasn't sore after washing all of the brushes in my palm. After all of the big brushes were washed, I then take them and put them on a towel. I put this towel in my bathtub. It's just an old towel I have. And as you can see, I kind of scrunch it up in the middle to create a little bit more of like a bump. This way the brushes have a little bit of an angle to them, and the water drains a little bit better and they dry faster. So I'm just going to lay out all of my big brushes. Then I'm moving on to my smaller brushes and just repeating the same process. These don't take as long just because they are smaller and easier to clean, and I did have a lot of them to go through. Here I just wanted to show you how well it does clean. So here's this brush. I had some black eyeshadow or liner on it, and just scrubbing it in there with the soap, and you will see how clean it becomes after. Ta-da! Looks brand new. So now that all of the smaller brushes are washed, I just repeat the same process and lay them all out on the towel so they can dry. And finally, all of my brushes are washed and clean. Now moving on to the beauty blenders. I'm showing you here how dirty they were. This gray one, it was my first time using it. I absolutely love it. I think I got it for like $3.50 at Ross. This is the soap I'm using. You can use any bar soap. I usually don't use bar soap at home, so I actually had this one of my coworkers made around Christmas time, and it was homemade, so it was really nice. And I just get the sponge wet and start rubbing it in the soap and rinsing it with water. I'm sure you've seen this technique before, and it really does work wonders. So you just rinse it right in that soap, get a lot of soap in there, and then just rinse off the excess. And here I'm showing you how clean the sponge looks. It looks brand new, no spots, no foundation left on there. And I'm just going to repeat the process for this one and do the same exact thing. That lovely feeling of a clean beauty blender. I'm just adding the beauty blenders to this towel as well, and tomorrow I'll get to enjoy my clean brushes and beauty blenders. I always take so long to finally wash my brushes, but when it's done, it feels amazing. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Let me know down below what techniques or what products you use to clean your brushes, and I will see you all next time. Toodaloo!